I've shared a lot of stories with you guys in the past. Today's story is going to be a story of trial and error. So if you have a moment, grab your seat, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, because this one is going to be very interesting. Well, this story here, I would say it's kind of recent because I would classify 2016, 2017 as being modern, up to date, right? So as far as this story is concerned, this is pretty recent to me. Let's just say a couple of years ago, I was a bit bored and I figured, well, let me find something to do, right? So I said, let me perfect my chastity spells because I know the Medusa ring can cause chastity. And I know this other work that I have works, but I want to find another way to do this. So anyhow, let's just say I grabbed a piece of clothing and I did what I magically wanted to do to it. Now this is a test. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not.
For those of you that are unaware as to what Leonard said recently, he's telling you that he's trying a spell on himself. That's right, he's trying it on himself.
But I'm going to give it a try. So anyhow, I do what I do, and then I put this thing away. Now, I put it away, I forget about it. I don't even remember where I put it or if I did it, because I got so much things going on. I'm doing work for people, I'm busy. So, out of sight, out of mind. So, outside of that, I'm a type of person that at that time, I was engaging into a lot of extracurricular activities. And let's just say I had an open book for dating. So I was women left and right. I'm just new on the social media scene. So women just throwing themselves at me. So anyway, this chick comes over and we start having fun. And while she's performing, listen, she rocking the mic. She Mary J. Blige in the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Listen, something just doesn't feel right to me. Cause she's downtown and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just don't feel anything. So in between, I would just say, not to extreme where I'm going to take you guys, but I would say it felt unnatural. I didn't really have the desire. And it just was something that was just weird to me for the moment. So anyway, I brushed the situation off. I forget about it, whatever. I don't think much about it. So here he goes. She goes. Now round two comes up. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I used to be a wild dude. You say I hit this one off, another one comes through, I hit her off too. Of course, I'm wearing protection, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, this is like days apart, whatever. So anyway, this chick comes over, you know what I'm saying? We having our little fun time and all that. And man, she starts performing and I'm like, why do I feel like this? So anyway, I'm not feeling myself. I'm usually in it, and it's like I'm in it, I'm going through the motions, but I don't feel anything. It's almost like I don't even have a sexual organ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what's this? Why is this going on? Now, mind you, my mind, I forgot that I did the spell. So this is like, I forgot that I did it and where I put it whatsoever, right? So I'm like wondering, why do I feel like this, And man, it was crazy. I'm trying to figure this thing out. So anyway, she goes home And you know, I'm thinking maybe I'm getting old in age. You know what I'm saying? I'm mid-30s. I'm thinking maybe this is what happens when you start going up in age. You start losing your libido and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, maybe this is what comes to the territory. So anyway, fuck that. So I take a chill pill for a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, let me give myself some time. Maybe I could build some desire up, you know what I'm saying? Because you basically just like a guy in jail and prison. When you don't have it for a long time, you one horny individual, you know what I'm saying? So I'm letting it build up. You know, my aggressions increasing. So I'm getting on the videos, I'm screaming, yelling, you know what I'm saying? I'm yelling at clients, I'm irate because I can't get no pussy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to let this shit build up because I'm trying to run a test, like to see what's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, listen, I'm on some, let me jerk off and find out what's the problem, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm on my celibate route, so I'm going to jerk it off, choke my chicken, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm beating my shit, and it's like I don't feel anything. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm not panicking yet, because I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go get some, you know, pills, health food store, you know what I'm saying? Get all these sexual libido pills and all that. So I'm like, okay, this is a test I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try this now. So anyhow, you know, man, I take these pills and here it goes. I call my booty call, you know what I'm saying? And like, I tell her, come over. And I'm just like, okay, cool, we're gonna have it. I finished popping my G-Pack, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm ready. So we going through it. And I have the same problem. Now I just took ginseng, I just took yoembe, I took all these herbs, and I didn't even do nothing for a week. So I'm expecting, I got all the endurance, I got everything. And as soon as I go inside of her, bro, I'm trying to focus to keep my erection. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to focus, like, you know, I'm trying to keep it, but you can see it's dying down. And even when I'm in there, I don't feel nothing. So it's almost like, just imagine trying to jerk off with your elbow. That's the best explanation I can give it. You can't feel that. Meaning, imagine you trying to jerk your elbow off, right? Here's your elbow and you basically just trying to jerk it off. That's how it felt with my penis, man. I'm on some shit like, yo, I don't feel anything. So, oh man, I go to the room, I start praying to Ogu, you know what I'm saying? Praying to Ogu, like Ezeli Dontor, like, listen, you know, if you know what I'm saying, if someone's doing something to me, please break it. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing right here, I don't know what's going on me. So anyhow, I make my offerings, you know, whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? I do everything, man. And then a day or two later, I'm in my drawer, I'm looking for something, and I find this thing in the corner. I take a look at it. Like, oh, shoot. I find the work that I did. Now, this is on myself. You know what I'm saying? I did this to test it. So mind you, when I found it, it was like relief. It was like, oh my God, the heavens opened up. You know what I'm saying? And the ancestors heard my prayer in my wells. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this was the greatest experience that I ever had, because I felt so relieved, man. And you know what? After I finished finding that thing, I took it apart. I had to give myself another test run. So I called my hose up, you know what I'm saying? I started smashing, you know what I'm saying? And I smashed, and I was so happy, man. I was so happy, bro. I got my stamina back. I got my libido back. I got everything back, man. Man, that was a relief, bro. I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta test things out, you know what I'm saying, to know what works. And what I do afterwards, I put the spell on the market because I know how it feels. Sometimes you gotta know how something feels before you put it on the market. And if it can be duplicated over and over and over, it's a go. And that's pretty much how I came about with this chastity spell that I do for some of you clients. And that's how it works, you know what I'm saying? This is not a thing that happens overnight. It's as time goes on, you may even forget that you even did it. So again, this is something that I wanted to test on myself to perfect the spell work, because I want to know, okay, if this is how it happens on me, now I can assume this is how it's going to happen on a client's target, etc. So I had to test it on myself. And a lot of my spells that I do for people are things that I tested on myself. So today I'm not so crazy, I'm a little older, so I take it easy out here. So I hope this video was informative. I hope you had a couple of laughs. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.
Wait a minute, where am I? Can somebody tell me what the fuck is a King Brujo?